Ayan. So, good morning po, no? So, we're going to have our next module titled Accounting Equation and Types of Major Accounts. Okay? So, what are the learning objectives, no? So, number one, of course, explain the elements of the accounting equation. Number two, of course, solve exercises on accounting principles, no, as applied in various transactions. And we are going to illustrate the accounting equation. We will perform operations using simple transactions. And we will also discuss yung 5 major accounts. And also, we will cite examples. Okay? So, when we talk about the accounting equation, it is a very simple. It is a very simple mathematical operations. No, so our accounting equation, the simplified one is assets is equals to liabilities plus equity. Okay? And then the expanded, of course, no? So pagsasama-samahin mo lang, pero with the inclusion of the income po. Okay? So what are assets? Okay? What are assets? These are the resources that is what? Resources na controlled ni entity arising from past events and uh, future economic benefits will flow to the entity. Okay, so as you can see here, no, the assets, liability, equity are known as balance sheet accounts. Okay, doon mo siya makikita sa financial statement na yun. Okay, on the other hand, when we go to the revenue and the expenses, that is actually found in the income statement account po, or the income statement or the statement of profit and loss. Okay? And then, when we go to the debits and credits, no, there would be rules. Okay? So when we talk about debits, it's actually on the left side of the account. And when we talk about credits, it's actually on the right side. So that would give us, that would actually give us the, the, you call this one, yung tinatawag natin na normal balance. Okay, when we talk about the normal balance, okay, when we talk about normal balance, there is this what we call saan siya naka-default or saan yung pwesto nung account. Okay? So, for instance, if assets, no, assets are actually placed on or the normal balances should be on what? On the left side. And at the same time, yung liabilities and equity nasa right side, also known as credit. Later on, we will discuss the rules of debit and credit. Okay? So, assets in accounting typically, no, so consists of number one, no, it is arranged, no. So, when we talk about the items, it is actually arranged in what? Order of liquidity. Okay? Ibig sabihin, kung ano yung pinakamabilis i-convert sa pera, yun po yung mauuna. Okay? So, for example, it is actually divided into current assets and non-current assets. Okay? That comprise what? Cash and cash equivalent. So ito, these are money. Okay? Money and other equivalent. Okay? This is a financial asset as well. We have also the trade receivables. Okay? We have also the marketable securities. Stock in trade, later on, we will have the proper terminologies of it. Okay? Then, when we go to prepaid expenses, we have also our inventories. Okay? So, in order of liquidity po. Okay? Normally, nauuna ang cash and cash equivalents. Now, anong rule natin sa cash and cash equivalent? How or the current asset itself. Number one, ang pagpipilian mo dyan is what? If it is within 1 year or what? Normal operating cycle. Okay? Normal operating cycle. Whichever is what? Longer. Okay? Kasi meron naman pong mga negosyo, okay, meron pong mga business na lagpas sa 1 year yung kanilang operating cycle. What is operating cycle? This is from the acquisition ng inventory until the payment of such. Okay, so ibig sabihin, the normal operating cycle pertains to what? Mula sa pagbili mo ng inventaryo hanggang sa saan? Hanggang bayaran mo to or hanggang sa collection ng receivable para makabili ka ulit kaagad. That is what we call normal operating cycle. Okay? On the other hand, the non-current assets, these are assets na hindi nag-qualify or not categorized as current assets. Number one, makikita mong features sa kanya. Long-term yan. Okay? Expected to be used more than 1 year. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, for example, property, plant, and equipment, di ba? You're expecting to use the properties for a longer period of time. Okay? And also, no, so in terms of tangibility, property is a tangible property. And intangible is what? Intangible is intangible. Walang physical substance. Okay, so there are other examples such as long-term lease. We have no yung bago, yung right of use assets and right of use, no? So we have also the subsidiaries, deferred tax assets. So we will take it up pagdating natin sa intermediate accounting 1. Okay? Next. Ayan, so these are the classifications of current asset. Normally ito po 'yun. Okay, so iba-iba depending on the needs of the business po. Depende sa needs ng business. Okay? Depende po yan sa magiging needs ng business. Okay? Next, when we go to current or liab, these are obligations of the entity. Okay? These are the obligations of the entity that are expected to be paid within 1 year or the normal operating cycle. Yun yung tinatawag natin na current liab. Pag hindi nag-fall doon, it will be non-current liab. Okay, examples, cash dividends payable, accrued expenses for the current liab. We have the short-term notes payable, accounts payable, especially that is used in the normal operations ng business, of course. Then we have also taxes payable and unearned revenues. We will have that as we go further. At least you have your background. Okay? Next, on the other hand, when we go to non-current liab, these are the liabilities na hindi naman current. Ibig sabihin, you're expecting to use it or you're expecting to pay it on a long-term basis. Okay? Ibig sabihin, gagamitin mo siya through a longer period of time. Example, bonds. Pag sinabi nating bonds, these are investments on the side of the investor. Okay, so they will be, this is a long-term obligation pagdating sa point of view ng nangungutang. Okay, so matagal ito. Okay, mahaba po. Okay, and then also long-term notes payable, mortgage. So anong features nila? Nakikita mo na medyo matagal or pang matagal ang kanilang expected payment as compared to current liab. Okay? Next, asset versus liab. Of course, when we talk about the assets versus liab, no, so the financial components, no, kasi you have actually your resources, no, all it is called as assets. Now, we need to identify saan ba nanggagaling yung funding mo, or in the management perspective, hinahanap natin nasan yung sources mo. Dalawa. You have what? Pwede kang mangungutang or liab, or pwede kang mamumuhunan, equity. So, ibig sabihin, bakit hindi nilagay dito? Kasi equity, on the other hand, is actually the difference between asset and liab. Okay? That's the difference. Kaya po, it is, ang definition po ng equity, it is the what? Residual interest between assets after deducting its liability. So, ibig sabihin, when we talk about assets, This is the resources that the company, sa standards natin, ang nakalagay, number one, control. Oo, it doesn't mean na ikaw ang owner, ikaw yung may control. Okay? Number two, ownership is not actually necessary. Okay? You have your what? Arising from past event. And number three, there's what we call future economic benefits. Okay? Future economic benefits will flow to the entity. And that actually, this must be, what are the classifications? Number one, it must be what? Present obligation. And number two, there must be what? There must be, ano po? There would be outflow of benefits in the future, di ba? Kasi later on magbabayad ka. Tama? Ayan. Okay? Kasi later on magbabayad ka. Okay? Next. Yan. So, owner's equity, ganito lang naman. What comprises the equity? No? So, sa T account ng equity, all you can see here is what? The capital. So, the equity or the capital consists of what? You have here the beginning balance and you have here the ending balance. Okay? And then you have your additional investment here. And you have your net income to be added. Okay? And then you have your withdrawals. O, dito papasok yung tinatawag natin na separate entity concept. This is the withdrawal of the owner for their personal use. And then we have the net loss. Pero, take note, hindi po magsasabay yung net loss at net income at the same time. Kasi isa lang po ang results of operations mo or isa lang po ang operations ng company for the year. Okay? So, ito na po yung computations, no? So, we will have a separate video on how to answer the accounting equations. Okay? Including the rules of debit and credit. Okay? Next. No? So, how it is, paano to mas mapabilis ma-internalize? Okay? Paano natin to pabibilisin in terms of internalization? Ganito. Okay? So, tandaan mo lang, si Alice. Yan. Alice. Okay? So when we talk about Alice, these are what? Assets, liabilities, yan, income, capital, expenses. Yan. Okay? So on the next column, we are going to put what? We are going to put the rules or the rulings of what? Debit and credit. Okay? When we talk about the debit and the credit, ganito lang ang pwesto. Left and right side. Okay? So pag sinabi nating normal balance, saan tumataas yung account? Okay? Pag sinabi nating normal balance, saan tumataas yung account? Okay? So para mas madali mo siyang ma-memorize, meron lang namang dalawang item dito sa Alice na ini-increase ng debit, and that is what? Assets and expenses. The rest would increase or would be increased by credit. O, 'di ba? Tapos, minus mo na lang yung iba. Okay? Yan. So, ganyan po siya. Ganyan po yung structure. And makikita mo later on, kaparehong-kapareho po ito nung T account na tinatawag. Okay? Ayan. So, we just have, no? So, that's a short discussion. Okay, so see you ulit sa next video for the next topics po. Okay? Sige. Bye-bye.